everybody. It's me. Hey, it's me, Queenie Brown. Thank you so much for joining me for the Empowering Girl Mom Show. I could not tell you how excited I am today. I've been wanting to share this with you guys for so long, and it's here. And oh my goodness, do I have something amazing to share? Okay. So here's what we're going to be doing. Before we get started, make sure that you like, share, subscribe. Let's get as many moms in on this conversation as possible. This is going to be life changing. I promise you. I have been interviewing some speakers recently, and what they are going to be bringing to you is going to blow your hair back. It's going to empower you. It's going to support you, moms. It's going to help give you the tools, the resources, and all the little tips and tricks that many of us don't know. It's going to bring it all to the forefront. And the goal here is for all of us to be transformed by this entire experience. So I'm super excited. Be sure you like and share before we get started. As you're coming on in, let me know where you're watching from. I'm Queenie Brown. I'm very, very excited to share this with you. So while we're waiting for everyone to join in, be sure to put let me calm down. I'm excited, y'all. I know what's coming and you don't, and I can't wait to share. So be sure to like it, subscribe, share, let your girlfriends know, friends that are moms, bring them in on this now. Come on in, let me know, say hello, let me know that you're watching and where you're watching from. I want this to be as interactive as possible, so I'm gonna just kind of pause and let you all come on in. I'm super excited. So let me just give you a little bit of background about me. I am a spiritual life coach, a women's empowerment author, and I'm a girl mom. And I have two young daughters. One is 8 and the other is 11. And life is a whole lot different, a whole lot more different than I thought it would be becoming a mom. And now that I am a mom and I'm in all these mom circles, I'm hearing so many different testimonies of the struggles that moms are dealing with. And there's so many challenges with the world being what it is, with social media being an impact, with um, the, the economy being an impact, with our own heart healing being a factor. There's just so many things that we as women are dealing with, and it impacts our parenting. And so I felt led to create this opportunity for us to just call on some speakers who are experts in the areas that we need the most support. And so that's what we're doing today. I'm going to talk more about that in a little bit. But again, the intention here is to offer wisdom, to offer guidance, to offer insight, tools, resources to moms so that we all can level up. So what are we doing? Let me go on into it. Let's go on in. Again, before we go any further, make sure you like and subscribe, share this with your friends, because this is going to be a transformational experience that lasts throughout the entire month of May. All right. I'm excited about it because I know what's coming. So again, I'm your host, Queenie Brown. Come and get inspired, and then let's be empowered so that we can all take dominion. That is God's intention for us as moms and as women. We've been equipped to do far more than we realize. And if we can get beyond the drama and the trauma of our lives and really up level with some skill sets that are going to support us, it can change things for the better for ourselves and for our daughters and for our families, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm excited that you're here. Please make sure you let me know you're here in the comments. Uh-oh, I'm seeing that my I need to plug in. Let me know in the comments that you're watching. We're about to go in deeper. Let's see. Make sure you tell your friends. All right. So what is the agenda? What are we going to be doing? Over the next month, I need to get my charger. Over the next month, the next 30 days, y'all bear with me for a second. We are going to be interviewing experts, interviewing people who have insight in the areas that we need it most as moms. And so I'm going to go over all of that in just a moment. But before we do, just know that every day, every weekday at 1 o'clock ish, we're going to be coming live. I'm going to be sharing the interviews with you with the speakers. And then on May 10th, we're going to have Well, first of all, I need you guys to save the date, right? So on May 10th, we're going to have a Mom Awards. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in just a moment. On May 29th, we're going to have a teacher sound off. And then on May 30th, we're going to have a speakers roundtable. And then on May 31st, we are celebrating our transformation. So I'm excited about it because we are going to be going deep every single day. I've had several of these interviews already, and these teachers are bringing the fire. These speakers are powerful. They are experts in their own right, and they have a lot to share with you that is going to impact and change the way that you do motherhood. And we need that, right? Because these days motherhood is really, really challenging. And they always have said that being a mom is the most difficult job on the planet, right? We know that. But my Lord, if you have the tools and the resources and the tips that will support you in doing it the easy way, it makes a difference. It makes a difference. So be sure to save those dates. The first one I want you to be mindful of is the Mom Awards. This Friday, we're going to be awarding special moms that you get to nominate over the next few days in these 5 categories. So, number one is the most inspirational mom. If you have an inspirational mom, do a post on her, put her picture up if she'll allow it. Celebrate her story with the rest of the world and then tag me in it. And then I'm going to make sure that we announce and celebrate her during our Mom Awards. We also have the Mompreneur of the Year. If you know of a mompreneur that is a boss in her own right, but she's still handling it at home, include that. Make sure you nominate her, put her picture up and include a comment so that we can know her story and celebrate her. We're also, another category is super mom for social impact. Who's on social media that is momming like a boss that you know of? Make sure you include her name as well and her story with a post so that we can celebrate her. We also have another category is the health and wellness warrior mom. Who do you know that is bossing it up in that area that we can celebrate that mom? And then finally, the advocate for mental health. Hi, sweetie. The advocate for mental health mom. We want to be able to celebrate all of these moms. So be sure to include that in and when you do a post, make sure you tag me, tell us her story, and include that so that we can celebrate all of them this coming Friday. Okay. So that's that. And then the next thing I want to tell you guys about is our Power Moms VIP experience. So today I'm just giving you an overview and sharing insights into what we're going to be doing over the next few weeks. But for those of you who are Power Moms and want to take it a step further, I have something so special for you. Every Monday and Wednesday of the month of May, we're going to be doing what I call a Power Mom Heart to Heart. And after each speaker speaks, we're going to go a little bit deeper. It's going to be a private community where we're going to be able to ask questions. We're going to dig a little bit deeper into the topics that they shared, get a little bit more meat off the bone so that as moms, we can actually leverage and apply what we're learning every day. That's going to be so important because the intention here is for us to take a little bit of nuggets every single day. Take a nugget, apply it to our lives, take notes, see the impact that it makes in our lives with our children, see the impact that it makes in our lives with our money, with our household, with every single area. We want to actually apply what we're learning so that by the end of the month, on the celebration day of the 31st, I think, yeah, we're celebrating on Friday the 31st, we get to see transformation. That's the intention, not to just go through and take in all this information and just let it wash over us, but actually embody it, become some of the wisdom that is being poured on you over these next few days and weeks so that we can see change. I want to hear about your stories. I want to hear what happens from let's say you listen to a speaker and you decide to impact or decide to implement what they're sharing. Tell us how it impacts your life. Tell us the change that it made in your children. Tell us the change that it made in your life, right? We want to hear about it. So that's the Power Mom experience includes the VIP heart to heart. It also will include the speakers roundtable at the end of the month. Now that gets to be live for those of us who are Power Moms. We get to be in the room. We get to ask the questions and get questions answered based on where we are in our own journey. For those of you who are just kind of looky loose throughout this process, you're still welcome, but you don't get to ask the questions. You don't get to be in the room where we're taking it a step further. We're also doing a teacher's sound off. Lord, have mercy. I've had the good fortune over the last few years of being intimately connected with a few different teachers, and to hear their side of the story, where children are concerned, it's really sad. It's sad, honestly. Teachers are frustrated, they're exhausted, they're exasperated, and they need moms to know a few things to help support you in being better moms and in being helping your children to be better prepared for school, helping them be better prepared for life. And so a lot of it is just here's how I describe it to the teachers. Teachers are dealing with anywhere from 30 to 150 kids every single day for 9 months out of the year, right? Moms, we're dealing with one or two at a time. So we don't have the wealth of experience that they have. We are not formally educated in early childhood development like they are. And so they have a leg up on us. And they're getting to see what we're producing when they're sitting in the classrooms with these children that are struggling. And so teachers have some wisdom to share with us moms, and that roundtable is going to provide them with the opportunity to do that. I hope you'll join us. What else? And then there's also going to be a wrap up celebration at the very end. We talked about that. And then as a power mom, you get the recordings of all of it. So every single day, as you see a speaker, that speaker's interview is only going to be up for 24 hours. Then the very next day, the next speaker's interview will replace that. And so you'll get a chance to stay up to date. There's not going to be a whole lot of time to watch the replays. Watch it and move on so that we can all grow together. This is a situation where we're all locking arms and we're moving forward as a community, and we're growing through this, and we're learning as much as we possibly can, applying it, and we're going to see an impact. That's the intention. Okay. So I'm so excited. Let me breathe. I'm excited, y'all. Okay, so here's what you're going to need. Number one, our goal is to see results by the end of the month, right? The experts, I'm going to show you some of the topics that they're going to be covering in just a moment. But the experts are going to be sharing some wisdom with us, and your goal is to get a bigger cup. I know a lot of us have a capacity problem. I can say that has been a challenge of mine. Like, I can't take in anymore. I'm full to the gills. There's nothing else that can come in. But the truth is that we get to get a bigger cup. We got to expand our capacity. We got to make a space for us to be able to grow and shift and stretch into a better, bigger, more powerful version of ourselves. And what that looks like is, as the teachers are pouring in, as the educators and the experts are pouring into us, we've got to allow ourselves to receive it. Some of the stuff that comes in may not be what you wanted to hear. It may not be the advice that you want to take. It may even push up against some of your belief barriers. It might even offend you or trigger you. You get to resist the urge to freak out, resist the urge to resist, and receive it. Allow it in so that you can stretch and become something different, and you will see a transformation in your life. I promise you. Um, what else? Get a bigger cup. And then, so as moms were taking it in, your job is to take notes. My advice to you would be to go get a new spiral notebook. I always keep a spiral notebook. Get a new one and title it Empowering Girl Mom Show. And then on the day that a speaker is speaking, put the speaker's name at the top and put your notes on the bottom. I'm going to be including, for those power moms, you'll get a workbook as well. But there'll be space for you to document the notes and then have your own action tips. What are you going to take from it? I always say, learn how to chew up the meat and spit out the bones. If there's some great stuff in it, but maybe something you don't necessarily agree with, let that be the truth for you. Just spit out the bones, take it all in, and take what you can from it, and become who God created you to be in the process. All right. So I'm so excited. Let me see if I can pull up the show page. I want you guys to see what the speakers are going to be talking about. It's so powerful. Hang on a second. Let me get over there. For those of you who are watching, be sure to put your name in the comments. Let me know #replay if you're catching the replay. I'm super excited that you're hanging in there and watching with me. So let me see if I can share my screen, because I want you to see this page. Let's see, where are we? Um, oh, she has way too many things open. Hold on. There we go. All right, I'm going to share this page. So, this is the website, Empowering Girl Mom Show, and you can tell your friends to come here too, to empoweringgirlmomshow.com, so that they can learn about it and what's going to happen. It's the no judgment, no shade, no blame, and no shame zone. So don't feel any kind of negative anything. We're not here to judge moms. Moms have been judged enough. That's not our intention. But what I want you to see here is that our focus is going to be on having honest conversation about womanhood, about motherhood, about life. And we're going to be dealing with topics around heart healing. That includes nurturing you, the heart of a mom, healing your own mother wound, loving the woman in the mirror, dealing with a trauma bond if you have one with your children, recognizing that here is an inside job, taking ownership of the fact that some of us have regretful motherhood, some of us were unmothered, and some of us have lost our moms and we're grieving still. So we're going to talk about the heart healing aspects of womanhood and motherhood. And then we're also going to dive into parenting, home life, helping your children with their behavior, creating structures in your home, nutrition and health, how to balance the meals that you're putting in front of your children. What is it like to have the single mom experience, and how do we balance that? What is gentle parenting? And then also, how do we create a command central in your home? We're also going to talk about your mind and health, and we're going to help you understand brain science and how to overcome mommy guilt and mommy shame, and how to journal with your daughters. And we're going to talk about money and business. I just did an interview just earlier today with someone who's helping us understand how to get our money right. Oh my goodness. We're going to understand how to build our legacy, how to manage our money. What about kidpreneurs and helping your kids start their own businesses? We're going to talk about all of these things. We're going to dive into your spirit, faith in God, and the lies that women believe, and how to create a spiritual foundation for yourself, and understanding rejection and self-rejection, and how to be a spiritual warrior as a mom. We're also going to talk about love and relationships. How do you have a love relationship and still parent and not lose sight of your foundational responsibilities? How do you recognize and break toxic love patterns, etc.? We're also going to talk about social media and the phones and how that's impacting your children and their self-worth and their value, and how to manage their boundaries, and understanding bullying, child trafficking even. We're going to go there. This is going to be a transformational opportunity for all of us to grow and to stretch into the women that we've been created to be. And so I'm really super excited about this. Be sure to share it with your friends. I'm excited too. I'm excited too. Be sure to share it with your friends. Make sure you like this. Just liking it and subscribing to my channels will help the word get out. So please do that. Excuse me. I'm so excited about this. So today we're also going to be no, just reminding your friends and family to register now for free. And then for those of you who have not been joining me on my readings, this is a special free gift from my heart to yours. And that's a copy of the self-love lessons, 7 lessons every woman must learn about herself and the power of womanhood. And that's important. It's important for us to understand who we are, where we are, what's in our way, how to get where we're headed. There's just so many rich lessons on womanhood in there, and I wanted to make sure that it was available to you as well. And then also, as a part of this, we are all joining inside of my Mother Love community. And inside the Mother Love community, we're taking it a step further. We're talking about the heart healing that gets to take place. We're talking about the challenges that we face as moms. We're talking about ideas and suggestions that might make things easier for us, because we can all share from each other's wisdom, right? It's important that we do. It's important that we do. Okay, so what else did I want to share with you guys? Just the fact that moms get to have support. We get to have support. So today we're just going to get started really very lightly. I want to talk about the different roles that we play as moms. We play so many roles in life, and we are so many things to so many people, and I just wanted you all to just kind of popcorn out some ideas and some thoughts about the different roles that we play. So those of you who are watching, just think about it. What are all the roles that you as a woman play in your life? I know for me, I'm the mom, obviously. I'm also the caretaker. When something goes wrong, I'm the 911. I'm the chef. How do we say it? The meal planner, the grocery shopper, and the chef, and the sous chef, and the dishwasher. I'm also the playmate. I'm also the babysitter. I'm the household manager. I'm the spiritual guide. What are some of your roles? Throw them out there at me in the comments. Um, I'm the travel planner. I'm the custodian. What else? Come on, you guys. I know you're out there. Go in and put in the comments some of the roles that you play. I was the wife, not anymore. I am the nurse. I'm the teacher, the educator, the shopper, the friend, the party and event planner. What else? I'm the maid, although I tell my girls every day there is no maid, but that's me because if you don't do it, somebody has to. When I was nursing my children, I was the food supply. What about you? What are some of the roles we play as women? Put them in the comments for me. Um, I am the disciplinarian, the decorator. Think about that. The errand runner. Oh, well, uh, the referee. Um, I was gonna say the partner, but I got little ears, so I didn't say that out loud. But as moms, we play so many roles. There's so many plates that we have, and they're spinning, and we got to keep them off going. And when something happens and one of your plates falls, it's like, oh my God, what happened, right? And that starts to begin to look like a not so wonderful world of womanhood. That's the world where we've got all these roles that we're playing, and for some reason we're not doing them in a balanced way. We're not managing our life and our time and our money and our energy effectively as moms, right? And it's not just me, right? Is it you too? Oh goodness. Oh, excuse me one second. Ava, will you please answer this for me? My daughter is probably calling, so y'all forgive me. Answer that and let them know that just answer it, baby. Okay.
Hello.
So we play all these different roles in our lives, and when we manage them inefficiently, it creates what I call the not so wonderful world of womanhood. And that looks like being frustrated and being depressed and being stressed out. Can you all relate? What are some of the others? You're the referee too. That's right. What are some of the other not so wonderful references for womanhood? When we're dealing with stress and we're dealing with anxiety, maybe depression, we're feeling overwhelmed. We feel we're having sleep problems. How many of you are sleeping well at night? Do you get 8 to 10 hours of sleep? I don't. I know I'm pushing 5 most nights, and that's not healthy. So many of us are not getting balanced where that's concerned. Um, we're dealing with neck and back pain. I know that's my story. We're dealing with chronic fatigue and just being tired all the time, not eating well, not doing the things that you need to do, not exercising. And then we start to live with pain. We start to live with chemical addictions like caffeine. I gotta have it, right? You gotta have your coffee to kick your day off. Or you're dealing with poor body image, and so now you're not eating, and or you're taking in too much, and you're putting out not enough, and there's just all these different things that show up as a result of us living our lives out of balance. And then so what do? In order to cope with living our lives out of balance, we go into the medicated world of womanhood. And that's where we are taking in too much caffeine, or maybe even nicotine, or alcohol, or mood enhancing herbs, or we're overdoing it with, excuse me, is everything okay? Excuse me, is everything okay?
Uh, yeah, they
Okay.
just called with the
Okay. All right. That was my daughter's school, so I had to answer. We're taking in other chemicals in order to help us balance, like sleep enhancers or high fructose corn syrup. That shoots your sugar level up, and it makes you feel like you can handle the day. Um, there's over the counter medications. And Lord have mercy, when I was going through the depths of my illness, I was taking almost all of these. People are taking for anti-anxiety, Xanax, Ativan, Klonopin. And I probably shouldn't name all these because they're all copyrighted, so I'm not going to. But medications for chronic pain, medications that are helping you with anti-inflammatory, um, medications that are antidepressants, muscle relaxers, psychostimulants, sleep modifiers, chronic pain medications, and then you have your street meds, right? We take on all of these things to help us cope with the fact that we're doing it out of balance. We're doing it out of balance. And so if we learn how to balance, and I'm not preaching at you. I promise you I'm in this number. And that's part of why God inspired me to do this so that we all can grow from it. But when we live our lives with such imbalance, it creates an environment where we can't function. And so we've got to do it differently. We get to do it differently. And that's what this show is going to be about. It's about tapping into some resources and expertise that's going to help us do it differently so that we don't have to live in a not so wonderful world of womanhood. We don't have to lean on the medicated world of womanhood. We can actually thrive in the wonderful world of womanhood because being a woman is a powerful gift. It is a gift to humanity. I'm going to talk later about the fact that although woman being a woman has been a bit controversial the past few years because people don't really even understand what is a woman. And so we're going to talk about that. And woman, in my opinion, we are humanity's upgrade. We are mankind 2.0. We are man with extra abilities. We are so much more powerful than we realize. And so we're going to be able to talk about that and so much more over this next few days. So I'm excited to invite you in. Be sure to like, subscribe, um, share this with your friends. Invite them to go to www.empoweringgirlmoms.com. Let them know that this is going to be a powerful experience. Yes, we get to do it differently. And I'm excited. I'm so excited that you guys are joining me today. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I want this experience to be interactive. I don't want to just be talking at you. I want us to be able to talk through this so that we can grow through it together. And it's going to be a powerful exchange. So please do like, subscribe, share, follow, and join me. Tomorrow we're going to kick things off. I'm excited. Just join us. I'm not going to tell you what we're doing. It's just going to be powerful and it's going to be exciting. So just make sure you join us. And then every weekday at 1:00 p.m. East Pacific time, join me here for the Empowering Girl Mom Show. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. Again, I am your host, Queenie Brown, and I'm excited about this journey and I'm excited to see how your life is going to transform as a result of it. All right. Be blessed. Take good care, and I'll see you tomorrow.